Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Wolf and the Conqueror Road Show. Today is the 27th of November, 2024. We out at the Bender's Quarry. It seems very active today. We have already been warned of taking any footage out here, supposedly. Warned or what? Threatened? But at the end of the day, right? Take that up with the authorities. We have permission. Nothing wrong with what we're doing. So from here, we're going on to do what we have to do. Zizzy, come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bender's Quarry. As you can see, the road leading into the quarry. This is the quarry itself over here. As you can see, it's pretty active today. You can see the excavators, there's bulldozers on the eastern side. And this is what we are seeing here right now. Okay? Those are the Blue McNish Mountains in the background. And this is the quarry. We're here with the Conqueror, and he's going to lead you into what we want to show you or what we want to inform you about today. Go right ahead, Conqueror.
Good morning, or good afternoon, sorry, to our careful listening and viewing audience. Welcome to the road show for another week, where the Conqueror and Lone Wolf take it to the streets to highlight all what you have
heard about but haven't seen.
So today is Wednesday, our regular Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday as it is.
And 26 days.
27th day.
Today the 27th?
Today the 27th.
Tomorrow we're supposed to eat ham and turkey.
Supposedly.
Oh, hell. And
I said Ghana and I get no ham and turkey now.
Come on, Thanksgiving. We're going to miss out on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I miss out. What other people get ham and turkey, but nothing.
As we invite you here to the Bender's Quarry, is to point out some things that took place with the government of Antigua and Barbuda, using about $35 million out of our treasury to purchase out of that money to crusher, and those crushers belonging to the Bender's Quarry and the Bender's Quarry and the Burma Quarry. And with that, there are some things that we in Antigua and Barbuda must know, where wastage, trickery, dishonesty,
squandermania
is concerned with that. And here I have today is an execution copy, right? And this is dated 11th day of May, 2016.
Okay.
And some people wonder why we dig back up these things at the public funds, you know.
Yeah.
And no proper accounting was given to the people of Antigua and Barbuda with the $35 million that was spent for road works, for accumulating equipment and all that and so forth, for road works.
Yeah.
And to the public works hardly have one proper truck.
Yeah.
All right? So as we look at this, on the 11th of May, this contract is between the government of Antigua and Barbuda, represented by the Permanent Secretary and the Ministry of Housing and Works, hereinafter referred to as the purchaser, of the one part and NSG West Indies Limited, a company from Barbados, whose registered office is at Warren's Great House, Warren's, Barbados. And they refer to that person as the vendor, right? By a letter dated the 7th of April 2016, the Tenders Board advised the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works and Housing, that the board has agreed to waive the tendering requirements for the Ministry of Works and Housing to enter into a contract with NGS West Indies Limited to supply, install, and commission 2 stone crusher, namely Q125530 and anthracite plant. You can help me with that word if it drops out.
Which one are they?
For Bendals.
Anthracite.
Anthracite plant for Bendals. And where we are right now, we're at Bendals. Now the other one was Q125531 limestone plant for Burma Quarry and to supply the recommended spare parts for the stone crusher to the purchaser for 2 years operation at the following prices.
We're seeing this right now. What is this, the crusher you're referring to?
That's the crusher that we paid 1.6 million pounds for.
1.6 million pounds sterling.
Yes.
And what is that another crusher or is that a part of the crusher to the left of it?
Those are some of the parts of the crusher.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, there I go and super then.
And
they're right over there.
That same crusher, right, the one that they have in a bush, did not come with the chute.
Oh Lord.
And we paid 1.6 million pounds.
Everything
for
in pounds.
Complete. Because of England, I mean, buy them out.
Okay.
You understand me? And we should have, somebody should have given out the equivalent of that 1 million pounds.
Yes, multiplied by 4.
Okay, if you multiply by 4, then I have 4 point something million.
All right then. Easy.
4 point something million easy. So the crusher and them come to Antigua.
Yeah.
And the minister at that time boasted to the public that they were going to provide 700 tons of aggregates per day.
Yeah.
700 tons of aggregates per hour. 700 tons, 100 tons of aggregates per hour.
Very
right?
Nice.
Today, I can tell you factually that they never serve that thing. Never serve
that crusher.
The crusher they never serve 1 year properly. Because when it started, it went from 200 tons per hour to 120 tons per hour.
Okay.
All right? We still have to be buying aggregates from the Masonry Product Quarry in order for us to
keep up with the roadworks and everything.
With the roadworks, and that is why we have so much problems with roadworks.
As it is, yeah.
Right now, I rent one of them.
Oh, Jesus.
If you look closely, you look to see the crusher there for the quarry there, and green one, and it is rented. All right? Rented or lease. So the one that I'm supposed to own, that the director at the time went and got £1 million worth of spare parts.
Oh, yeah?
Man, it said £1 million worth of spare parts. You can say, and to supply the recommended spare parts for the stone crusher to the purchaser for 2 years operation at the price of £1.6 million.
You said there's a green something in the yard?
Yeah, you know, same down there?
Yeah, I'm saying green something on there. What are they?
And that is the one that is rented. That is the one that is rented.
Yeah, you see it right there.
Then it belongs to Huawei.
That, okay, that is a...
And we spent £1 point something for that.
That means we can get a better view.
Right? The crusher then come and then I'm new. Right? They paid Mr. Parker and they paid the man, Mr. Dalby, of the said UK company, one ton of money.
Okay, so that's a rent a crusher now. So you have 2 crushers, one of them without a chute. Well, this 1 year work now. The first one I showed, that it work?
The first one that I will show, that is in a bush.
Right.
The one that in a bush.
Okay.
That is the one that I will buy. That didn't me serve out for 1 year.
No, man. The one in the bush in the summer over here?
Yes, Jack, the whole something. You show them and jack them out. And the last time, look, hear that?
Yeah, I mean, even know. I don't want something as a shoot. No, look right over. That over there?
Yeah.
You see some other ones over here now. You know, go on here and see.
Yeah, but they have The whole heap of them, but there was one that are where then put up and round and that is the road to our way.
Yeah. All right, I can find him, man. I have no fear.
Right, so we continue, people. It is hereby agreed that the purchaser agrees to purchase and the vendor agrees to sell. Install and commission the two crusher here too and provide training to local operators at the total price of $2,810,000.
Yeah, problem with them numbers, man.
£9, right? £800,009, which shall be paid in accordance with the following: 50% of the CIF value upon signing the contract, and 50% on balance upon notification and readiness to dispatch X works from the manufacturing sub. The conditions set out in the agreement constitute the entire understanding between the purchaser and the vendor. Now, the purchaser and the vendor, Antigua, the purchaser and the vendor is supposed to be Mr. Hapson over in Barbados.
Right.
Dispatch and deliver the works to the purchaser. My contention today is to ask the former Director of Works, Lucine Hanley, why should we be buying, or why should we have purchased £1 million in spare parts for new crusher? And these crusher have not served us for a year, and then they're in a bush. You're dropping them.
Huh?
They're the base supposed today. And around that area, I mean, they're in the bush right now. We come here the last time.
You know, things move, right?
Right, come see one in front. You look, see one in front of you there. Okay? And people, we have spent that money and they have them in a bush up in a Bendel's quarry. That same crusher was providing dust for the Chinese and them that mean they upper Yida.
Yeah.
Okay? They were buying the dust that come from grinding the aggregates and them. And those are pretty expensive. Right? Them dust, they're pretty expensive, like a gold.
I know.
And somebody may get one cut. Lennox Western, according to my digging a bush and find out and so forth, was upset about this deal that the government went into with the people, with the company in Barbados as the middleman to purchase on behalf of the government of Antigua and Barbuda.
Okay.
And his question was, who in the government may get one cut? Okay, the question was, who in the government may get one cut? And we have purchased these crusher, contract and effectiveness and delivery. On receipt of cleared funds, the vendor shall advise the purchaser that the contract is effective. So what Mr. Hampson and so forth do there, because you know about contract.
Talk to me.
On receipt of cleared funds, you find them. You find them.
Hey.
Look at there. Right
Hallelujah. There. Hallelujah. You right there. Look, you right there.
Right there.
All right,
set them up.
See some bush, man. Come over the bush.
Don't go too far from them, because you might lose them again. You might lose it.
How you going to lose that crusher?
What? Look there. People.
Look at there. Look at that.
Lone Wolf and the Conqueror and come for show you ignorance.
Yeah.
$35 million came out of the government's treasury.
Our treasury.
Our treasury.
For this?
For them someday.
What are they? Look at army see rust now, Zizzy. So
okay.
Tell me
what
that's
what we buy.
We bought rust?
That's why we buy.
Well, that is the state it's in now, but it came in nice and shiny and
No, it
clean
came in yellow.
Yeah, okay. This was
But
yellow.
what happened, when they come without the shoot, they take off the old shoot, over the old one in them that been there. So old green one.
Okay.
And then kind of spray paint them. And after they spray paint them,
oh, Lord. Yeah, look at it. Look at the yellow part. And
yes, Jack.
Yeah, you know you talk about, man.
I've been following this for years, Lone Wolf.
You say win warning, boy.
I've been warning Antiguans and Barbudans
for ages,
about this whole mess up works, right? And
so this crusher cost how much is it? This whole son, yeah?
1.6 million pounds.
Nice.
Along with 1 million pounds of spare parts.
Very nice.
Right? And none of them spare parts work for nothing. So I have to ask Lucien Hanley, why he know? Because the claim say, according to the document that we have, let me go into the car for the other one.
Yeah, hurry up, drone out the battery soon.
Drone out the battery soon?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I've been keeping tab on this whole something.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.